YAHAWASHI, barakatham YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, bahasham qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutation of the Akim, pushing out the word and truth and sincerity of the hopeful elect around the globe. I just wanted to touch on the topic of a great humbling is coming to the proud. All right, and we have one of the proudest families on the screen right here. You know, one of the ruling class elites, the rawchaa family. All right, okay, and just to surround the topic around them, putting faces to names when we talking about these ruling class elites. Esau, Edom. This is one of the top families running the world. All right. In Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? That they have the power through, their central banking system. They control the money. They control the governments, which how the apostles have gotten into means to control the mind, all right? Government literally means control of the mind. So they rule, and the way that their society is based upon them and the imaginations and the witchcraft and the things that they have imagined, okay, for the purpose of having a polluted, degenerate society, all right, where you so-called Negroes, Latinos, West Indians, the children of Israel, are enslaved and captive, and they continue to keep you in oppression and cause you to live in perpetual sin for the purposes of when they address their magistrates, just like Pharaoh used to do in Egypt. All right, they address and put up these spells and these prayers to keep you people oppressed because you are the children of Israel. All right, and as long as you continue to be wicked, they plead and they plead the case to their powers. All right, ultimately even the Most High to accuse you, okay? And it's just or how it goes into the scriptures that we wrestle not against flesh and blood but principalities. These are the principalities, all right? But a great humbling is coming to the proud. That's what this lesson is about. So we'll touch on a couple precepts I got lined up going into that matter. Matthew 23:12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. All right. So the ones that are going to humble themselves, primarily to submit themselves to the ways of Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, the Lord, the Heavenly Father, and His only begotten Son, and the true way, the way to life, is the elect of Yasharallah, of Israel, the Lord's people. Okay. But the wicked elite, they'll continue to magnify and exalt themselves, and they're going to be abased. And in our society, running on arrogancy and narcissism and these ego-fueled personalities and alter egos that our people try to portray, whether it be social media, all right, from the top level celebrities to the low level celebrity on Instagram, the Instagram model, just doing it for likes, all right? But it's all about promoting a degenerate way of life, and these are the people that are behind it. They've exalted themselves. They've claimed this so-called corporation of America as the land of the free, the home of the brave, the proud, the Marines, all right? They take pride in their sword. And that's why these devils are going to fall by the sword, all right? The scriptures say, Yahawashi himself said that he that liveth by the sword, die by the sword, all right? That's Revelation 13:10 as well, all right? Proverbs 16:18, it says, pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. Now, if you go into the word haughty, from the Hebrew word gabah, right? Height, exaltation, grandeur, haughtiness. Now, ain't nobody higher than the elites, the ruling class elites, the 1%, okay? So they're haughty, all right? And the Lord said, better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. All right. So they've divided the spoil amongst the elites, these top families. Okay. They've divided the spoil with the proud, and the spoil begins with us, the Hebrew Israelites that have been enslaved and oppressed by these people. All right. So a great humbling is coming to the proud. All right. Next, we'll get in Job 20. All right. Job 20, I'll start at 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? All right. So the joy of these hypocrites that claim to be, God-fearing or such a Christian society, but go against everything that the Bible stands for and every ordinance. All right. Their triumphing is short, and their joy is for a moment. All right, because they're the hypocrites. All right. Though his excellency mounts up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds. All right. These people have trillions of dollars. They own space stations. They own countries. Okay. You can't count the money that they have. All right. They are money. Though his excellency mount to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? All right. Because these people are gonna be a joke. We'll go back to their degenerate state. They're gonna be the basis of men. All right. Let's jump down to verse 12. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue. All right, these people are the unheard of. The so-called Illuminati's just been blown out the water. Where starting with our apostles on down, so-called whistleblowers as well. Truth has engulfed the earth as it was written. And, their own tongue falling upon them. All right, books like Behold the Pale Horse, William Cooper, or they have authors amongst their own people that have come out with dozens of publications. Who is Esau, Edom? All right, the 13th tribe. Okay, these are all books that correlate and expose who Esau is. All right. Though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asps within him. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. God shall cast them out of his belly. All right, because they have swallowed down riches. They've oppressed the people. Their riches come from primarily the blood, sweat, and tears of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and West Indians. All right. So the scriptures say, he shall suck the poison of asp. The viper's tongue shall slay him. All right. His own. All right. Let's jump over to Salakia. I'll jump down to verse 18. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away a house which he builded not. All right. Okay. So as it is written in Numbers, that blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed but by the blood of him that shed it. All right. And because we're saying that, let's get, and we quoted it earlier, Revelation 13 and 10. All right. Because this is all part of the great humbling. All right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right. And as it is written in Psalms, the saints are you Negroes, Latinos, West Indians, you Israelites, primarily the sanctified, the ones that are being cleansed, being made holy through these scriptures, the elect, starting with the 144,000 written of in Revelation, the 7th chapter. All right. So let's jump over to Isaiah 49 and 23. All right. Because it's part of the great humbling these people are going to get. Isaiah 49. Well, we'll touch on a few places in Isaiah. Isaiah 49 and 23 reads, and kings, all right, these are the kings of the earth currently, and kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers, all right, all of these of the proud. Their queens shall be thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. All right, that's why the scriptures say that vengeance is his. All right, wait ye upon me until the day that I rise up to the prey. All right, the Lord said, wait ye upon him. Okay, because he's gonna fulfill this. He's gonna fulfill this in his time. All right, because the meek shall inherit the earth. That's in the scriptures. And the first shall be last. All right, let's get that. That's a prophecy, a beautiful prophecy. All right, Matthew 19 and 30. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. All right. Let's read that again. Matthew 19 and 30. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Okay? Matthew 19 and 30. All right? That's the Lord himself speaking. And who's he talking about? Primarily these ruling class elites. They're the first right now, and they're going to be last. They're going to be our nursing mothers and nursing kings, okay, with their face bowed toward the earth, because they're going to see Israel being the chosen people that they're meant to be, okay, and the Lord redeeming us, okay, and you have to have faith in that, and you have to know your place in the Bible, okay, and take righteous pride in you know, for lack of a better term, or being confident and bold in your heritage, in your rich heritage, okay, and that even if we're last, we're gonna be first. So why you have to solidify your faith, all right, and strengthen it and empower it, so you could even withstand the wiles of the devil that are to come right now. Know that it's because you're a great people, all right. So let's jump over to Psalms. Actually, while we're here in Isaiah, let me jump over to Isaiah 14. All right. Isaiah 14 from the top. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. All right. And set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. All right. The strangers being of our people. Okay. Of our people. Okay. And the people, you know, that have been scattered, that lost their way, okay, that this goes hand in hand with Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, the valley of dry bones. That's what's happening now. You know, the tabernacle of David is being rebuilt, okay, or the tribes, the elect, are coming together, all right, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the house of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. All right. All right. Whose captives they were. So our people that have been enslaved and captive under these ruling class elites, we're gonna take them as servants and handmaids. Okay. Salakia, if strangers here is talking about the other nations, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. All right. So it's all for Israel. The Gentiles that do receive salvation are Israelite foreigners. All right. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. All right. So let's jump over to Psalm 17 and 8, because I wanted to close out with this point right here in Psalm 17 and 8. All right. The King David praying to be kept from this wicked. All right. from the wicked that are the oppressor. All right. Psalm 17:8. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. These people have compassed us about. They're the wicked, they're the deadly, they're the violent man. All right. They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. They have not compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. All right, because these people, they know that they are of the secret council, spoken of in Psalm 64 as well. That King David was praying to be kept, to be hidden from this secret council, to get protection from them. All right. Because these people, they lie in wait. While you're asleep, they're up thinking of new ways to oppress you and new snares and traps to set under you. All right. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right, because the wicked is the sword. They're only there to oppress Israel right now, but our affliction is at an end. We're at the time that they're about to go full force and implement on RFID microchip. All right. So they're not only counting Israel with the census, but getting ready for warfare against you. All right, have you weakened with your weakened immune systems, physically, mentally scared? All right, spiritually defeated. Okay. So we're to put out a lot of these psalms as prayers. Arise, O Lord, and disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hidden treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. All right. So they have generational wealth that goes on and on and on, and they've even established their fortunes and kept it in the family through incest, insider trading, and a bunch of deceit and wickedness that they would put you in jail for a lifetime over. All right. But then if you speak on it, your videos get taken down. All right. So I hope we made the point. Hopefully I don't get a strike, but the topic is a great humbling is coming to the proud. All right. And pride does come before destruction. All right. So these devils could be as proud as they want, but they're gonna get what's coming to them. They're gonna reap what they've sowed, which is murder, robbery, and rape. Okay. That's all going to come back on to them tenfold, because the Lord is not unjust. All right. So with that, I'm going to say all praises to YAHAWAH, bahasham, Yahawashi. All honor and glory and reverence is due. Okay. I pray brothers was edified. And double honors to the apostles and elders, and peace and salutation of the hopeful light. Shalom.